Who here has ever had an incident happen to them, whether big or small? Thank you. Who here then, with that incident, when they think about it, could have actually handled it a little bit different and to get a better outcome? Me too. So what if we had a magic wand or a little box of tricks that could help us, that would guide us to get the best possible outcome? Would you be interested in that then? Yeah? Thank you. I'm Tammy and I'm from Why You Can Too. And I'm going to share with you a couple little tips that actually may help you, that you can follow, that will also guide you to get the best possible outcome as well. But before I do that, I'm going to just share a little bit about myself. Would that be okay? Thank you. You see, many people know me as a busy mum to 3 gorgeous children, a wife to an amazing man, a multi-award winning entrepreneur that has a tendency to allow things to come into the flow. That's what I am now, but it hasn't always been like that. You see, during the course of my time, I had an amazing opportunity happen. I was an engineer. My job was to ensure that the aircraft was ready at a moment's notice to transport the elite SAS soldiers to the Kokoda Trail in New Guinea. And I maintained aircraft for many years, 17 years in fact. So I was pretty proud of what I did. And during along the time, an opportunity came where I was invited to go along with 144 SAS soldiers, 6 other Air Force guys, and me, being the only female. Of course it was challenging. I had 2 little girls at home, and of course I knew it was going to be a challenge, and they did not expect me to say yes. But when opportunities come my way, I jump, boots and all, and I figure it out later. So that's what I did. I had 2 weeks notice. Most people have a few months training. I had 2 weeks, so I had to make it work. I didn't get a chance to think about it. All I had to think of was the outcome, what I wanted to see, me crossing the finish line. And that was probably a really good thing, because when I was on the plane flying over to New Guinea, my little voice kicked in and started to try to take me out. I was already committed at that stage. There was no way that I could drop out. My voice was telling me, what if your 25 kilo pack, you become unstable, you fall over on your ankle and take you out? How are you going to get out of that then? Will a helicopter have to come and get you? Take you out? Oh my goodness, that might be on the news. How embarrassing. Or maybe you might have to just walk it out and toughen it up. Oh, what if they have to carry me? All of these things were trying to take me out, trying to stop me from achieving one of the biggest things that I could have ever done in my whole life. You see, when I embarked on that journey, I then was walking along, and I was actually making it. A lot of the guys, the soldiers, were pack marching, and when I began, I thought, what have I done? This is going to be intense, and it was intense. But as the days passed and I kept on going, I knew then that I could achieve this task, and I could see myself crossing the finish line. However, that little voice that created that story about my ankle, guess what? I created it. It came back to haunt me, because on day 4, exactly what I said happened. My 25 kilo pack outweighed me. I went over, and you could hear the cracking, and all the SAS soldiers heard. How embarrassing. They turned around and they looked at me. Oh, the thing that I created came to fruition. My ankle. What am I going to do now? I'm not going to be able to achieve the thing that I set out to do. As I have so much determination, I was not going to allow this thing to stop me. So I had a choice at that moment. And let me tell you, we all have choices in our lives. We create our lives. Whether the choice that I had at that time could have been, I'm going to continue and I can see myself crossing the finish line no matter what. I'll do what I can to make sure my ankle's okay and it's going to happen. Or I could allow it to win and take me out and have a helicopter come and pick me up and me be on the news. So guess what I chose? I chose the outcome that I wanted. The outcome that I wanted was to see myself crossing that finishing line, to have those feelings come in to one of the hardest walks in the world, the thing that's pushed me physically, mentally, spiritually, beyond all limits, that I was going to achieve. So I chose to put the energy to that. And what followed was success. You see, I know that we all have things happen in our lives, but whether we allow them to happen to us or for us is the gift. Because if I allowed that to happen to me, there is no way that I would have achieved that task. But instead, I realized what I had done. What a gift. That gift that I realized that I created that incident into my world. What else could I create into my life? Could I create adversities? Could I create awful things that happen? Or could I just focus on creating what I wanted to achieve in my life? And that's the gift that I learned right there. And that's a gift I offer to you. I run programs, one-day workshops. My one-day workshop is called Increase Your Vibe to Attract Your Tribe. And I share tips and tricks just like that, just what I learned in that time. And it's learned through experience. Stuff that I've learned throughout my life, that I've created and put into my life and learned from other leaders as well, that I offer to teach on those days. Simple things that you can implement on your daily tasks or in your day to actually achieve what you want to achieve in this world, and to not put energy to the things that you don't. And that's the thing. We have one life, and I really want you to live it, because I'm very blessed that I was given these gifts and that I've learned from it myself. And I offer this to you. So I have a one-day workshop. It's $90, and for the first 10 people that actually put their names down, I offer a 1-hour consultation for free, so that I can connect with you. I can see what it is in your world that's holding you back. What can we remove the clutter from your life to help you achieve the success that you deserve? I'm also, if you want to spend more time with me, I'm also running a retreat in Fiji, in the most gorgeous place in the world. We're going to be doing activities that's going to push us to extreme. But most importantly, what we're going to learn out of that is we're going to learn what the gifts that we have inside, because we all have them. It's about unveiling those gifts and offering it to the world. So if you want to join me on the retreat is in Fiji, February 2018, and I cannot wait. We're going to have people from all around the globe that's going to attend. So if you want to know some more information, jump down to the back of the room, get all the information that you need, and I really hope that you can spend the time to research into it and come and join me, learn from my experiences, learn from my tips, and we all learn from each other so that we can have breakthroughs together. I'm Tammy, and I'm from Why You Can Too, and I want to help you live the life that you deserve and help you discover your why so that you can too. Bye.